Hey fellow traders,
You're a beginner, losing money, struggling in the stock market, not working out for you, and you can't find the right direction? Come, let's have a look at this. Come with me today and I'll show you a system that'll work for you.
why do all the beginners lose money? Why do beginners lose money? What's this situation? You start trading, you get in there, and the beginners lose money, or they can't pass a prop fund challenge, or they just can't seem to get it right. And it's as simple as this, guys, and you're going to be so upset with me when I tell you this. But if you were to become a mechanic or a doctor, would you be able to do it in the first 3 months of your life? Would you be able to do it? If you walked in tomorrow into a surgery and you said, I'm a doctor, would you be able to perform open heart surgery? Probably not. If you were a lawyer and you went into the courtroom and you went to defend someone who had just been convicted of some hideous crime, would you be able to defend them? Probably not. If you wanted to be an accountant and you went to an accountancy firm, would you be able to put all those figures together in the first day? Probably not. So why do you think that you can do it with trading? Why do you think that it's possible to do it with trading? Because it's not. You have to learn. You have to pay the school fees, and you have to get to a point where you understand trading and you get better at it. So I'm going to show you a system here today that's going to help you with that, and it's going to get you ahead. And all I say to you guys is keep it simple. Understand that trading is a 50-50 game. 50% of the time you're going to win, 50% of the time you're going to lose. That's just the way it goes. The basis of this is, because you're going to be thinking, well, what's the point of that? Yeah, that's true. But the basis of it is make more on your wins and lose less on your losses. In other words, take small losses, make big wins. Simple as that. Because then the 50-50 doesn't matter, because you're winning more money on the winning trades. Trading is risky. Just remember, 80% of traders lose money. If you don't like losing money and you don't like risk, you shouldn't be trading. Don't even get into trading. It's not for you. While you're here, if you want to get into trading, go down, check out my secret blog. There's a trade there every day, a free trade that I put out. It's not trading advice. It's just an idea. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. It's just for you to get some confluence as to what other people are doing, and you can see if you're thinking along the right lines in the right direction. While you're there, pick up your free Forex book. It'll be in the index, it'll be on the side, it might even be in the description here. It's free and it's for you. Enjoy it. It's very simple as well. It just talks about the trends and that sort of thing. It's very important to know that the trend is your friend. Follow the trends and it'll help you. It'll help you a lot. But while we're here, check out this trading system and see if this will get you anywhere, will help you along the road to success.
You know that we look at support and resistance. So the first thing we do is we go to the higher time frame to look for our support and resistance. We're on the US 500 just out of interest's sake. Now on the US 500, if I put this on a line chart, I've got a clear support level lying right in here, which we're going to use. So there's a nice support level. Could be a resistance level as well if you're below it. If it goes through this, it becomes a resistance. But for now, it's a clear, nice support level. What are we going to do with a support level? Well, quite simply, we're going to go back to the candlesticks, because as you know, the candlesticks tell you a lot. They're like a little book that you read. The green bars, the red bars, the tails behind them, they show you pincer tops, they show you double tops, triple tops, they show you where the market's going. They're very important to your trading. Take this down to your lower time frame that you're trading on. Maybe it's 1 hour, maybe it's 5 minutes. We're going to look at the 4 hours because it's easier for me to map this out for you and show you why I've got that. Show you what's going on. Easier for me to draw the chart out. There you go. And then I can show you exactly what you need to do. The big thing here, guys, is trading was really hard until I figured this little strategy out, which is draw the trend line in and just see where the trend line comes out and what it's doing. Trend lines can be incredibly useful to your trading. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this trend line and just move it around a bit because it's messing me around just a little bit here. Now I'm just going to draw another one in a little bit higher and at a little bit of a different angle. Now, the reason I draw this trend line in, 2 reasons. One reason is to see which way your trend is, but the other is it doesn't have to be perfect. It should be on 3 closing prices and all the rest of it. But what it's telling me is this is in a downtrend, and if I take the long trade out of here, I'm looking for a recent support level and a recent resistance level. And the most recent resistance level on the 4 hour, or even a supply level, is in this area. You You see how that sits nicely in there? So if you take this trade and it comes out of this main support area, when it comes up, it's going to hit this resistance. This is a really important topic because if it goes through the resistance, it becomes a support, but it might just bounce back down again. So this trend line that you draw in here, it's just for confluence. It helps you to understand because you've taken your main support area. This is your main support area. You've grabbed that off your higher time frame, but now you're on your lower time frame, and on your lower time frame, it's showing you there's another resistance which has put itself right into this spot. And if you don't believe that, look left, look left, look left. See all these areas? There's an area here which is quite important. The next area from here is all the way up here. This is the supply area and it's all the way up here. So if it breaks through, that's absolutely marvelous, because if it breaks through, it'll break through and it'll carry on going all the way up to here, and it'll probably bounce off of there. But then you've got a new area growing above this area, and you would be looking at a completely different trade. So like I say, watch out when you're trading, because a lot of people won't see this and they won't see this. They'll only see the main area at the top here and think that's where their target is. But actually, if this bounces out of the main support area, there's a very, very, very good chance that it's going to run into this resistance here. And you'll see in here, there's also a nice little demand right here where I've drawn the area, because I just look at the picture, I don't look at the lines, and you can see it'll bounce out of that demand area and go straight up into there. So watch out for that when trading. You have to watch out for these little things in between everything. They're quite important, and it adds to your confidence when you're trading. If you need to know more, let me know. How do you manage your risk? How do you manage your risk on this trade? Very simple. Just put your stop loss just below this area, or this lowest low. Move this down a little bit and take your stop loss a little bit further down, and that'll be your trade. Quite easy. So if you put your stop loss below that low or above that high, whichever way you're going, then you'll be away from all the money that's waiting, or the orders that are waiting in this area. So that's the best way to trade your support and resistance, or to make trading easy for you. I hope that helps.
So now that you've seen the trading system, hopefully that will be of some use to you. Hopefully that will help you as a beginner. But the mistakes that beginners make is they don't understand that you have to learn. They don't understand that you have to get into this game, take and pay a few school fees before you're going to get to the point where you can walk in and simply do the job. Doing this job, treat it like a job, treat it like a business, treat it like something real. It's not a hobby. This is something you have to understand. This is something you have to get right, and you have to learn, and it doesn't happen in a day. You can't learn how to trade the stock market in one day. That's not how it works. That's not how you're going to be successful. It's going to be a learning curve. You're going to take some time, and you're going to take some losses before you understand how you can win in the stock market. This is not gambling. It almost seems like gambling. It can be if you don't know what you're doing, because then you can just throw a dart at the dartboard. The point of having a strategy is to have an edge. The edge is what's going to help you be more successful, but it's not going to make you win in the market. It's still going to stay a 50-50 game. It just gives you the edge. It gives you the idea of how you can be successful in the market and how you can make more wins and less losses. Hope that helps you. Thanks for watching. Till next time, don't forget to watch the last video. Cheers. Bye.